Hello, pretty people. Welcome to Simply Delish Duo. Today we have a special treat for all you potato lovers out there. We are going to show you how to make this delicious, divine baked mashed potatoes. Not like your regular mashed potatoes. This is over the top. So, and also you need to watch the video because we have a secret special ingredient inside that you will all love. So if you like this recipe and would like to see more, please subscribe to our channel by hitting that red subscribe button below. I am so excited to show you this dish. I love mashed potatoes. Actually, my sister-in-law, she makes the best mashed potatoes. I can never duplicate her recipe, but this one here, our baked mashed potatoes, puts it to another level. So let's go through what you will need. First of all, a casserole dish, because we will be baking. This is a layer dish, so we'll have a layer of mashed potatoes, ham, cheese, another layer of mashed potatoes, breadcrumbs, and then bake it in the oven. So your casserole dish. And I've boiled 3 pounds of russet potatoes. Now you want to use russet potatoes for your mashed potatoes because if you use the red or even the yellow, you'll notice they become pasty. So russet potatoes are the best potatoes to use for mashed potatoes. So I've gone ahead, I've boiled my potatoes and they're still hot. I put them through a ricer. I don't like lumps in my mashed potatoes, but if you don't mind, go ahead and use your masher. So I've got 3 pounds of riced potatoes. I've got about 2 cups of mozzarella cheese, salt, pepper, breadcrumbs that get sprinkled on at the end, ham, and of course, in order to make your mashed potatoes, you will need milk and butter. I've got about a cup of milk and 6 tablespoons of butter, which I will throw on my potatoes in order to make my mashed potatoes. And I know what you guys are thinking, 6 tablespoons of butter, but trust me, with 3 pounds of potatoes, it really isn't that much. So just go ahead, throw in your pepper, your salt, and now I'm going to mix this up nicely and get it ready to start our baked mashed potato casserole dish. So I finished mixing my potatoes all together, and I forgot to mention with that milk, I did microwave, I heated up the milk in the microwave with that butter, so it was nice and melted before I poured it over my potatoes. Now I'm going to take half of my potatoes, so half on the bottom, and half will go on the top. So maybe 1 more spoon, and that looks like it's about half. And guys, this is perfect for like Thanksgiving, if you're hosting, Christmas. We make this quite often because we love it. So now, first layer's done. Now I've mentioned ham, I'm using cooked ham, and I've got about 150 grams of cooked ham that I will just place on top of my potatoes. If you want, you can use bacon, but I like ham in this dish. So I'm going to use ham, and you'll have enough for 2 layers of ham with 150 grams of ham here. Oh, they're stuck together. Alrighty. And mozzarella time. So I've got about 2 cups of mozzarella. But if you find that's too much, go ahead and use half. Yeah, that should be more than enough. We'll get a nice cheese pull once we cut into this. There. And lastly, let me move my bowls out of the way. The last layer of potatoes. And whenever I make this dish, I'm making a mess. Whenever I make this dish, I always make extras. I call them planovers instead of leftovers because I plan on eating this again the next day. That's how good it is.
Sometimes leftovers even taste better.
Oh, I agree. I totally agree. Stews, soups.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. So, and now we're gonna top this off with breadcrumbs. And in my breadcrumbs, I added about 2 tablespoons, a tablespoon and a half of Romano cheese. You can skip that if you want, but I like mine. I like Romano cheese. So let me just sprinkle, and there's about a 1/4 cup. I make this often. I don't really have measurements, so I'm guessing it looked like about a 1/4 cup that I sprinkle. And this goes into the oven. I've already preheated my oven at 400 degrees. And we're gonna cook this for about 20 minutes until we wanna make sure that the cheese is all melted and the ham is nice and hot. And we'll take this out and show you what it looks like. Guys, it is fantastic. Can't wait for you to see it. So I've just taken it out of the oven. Was in there for 20 minutes. Look how beautiful the crust is. I'm just cutting into it. First slice is always the hardest to get out. Look at that.
Just like the cakes and the pies and lasagnas. First slice is always hard.
Look at that, guys.
Oh,
do you see the
wow.
cheese,
Oh,
the ham?
awesome.
Beautiful, delicious. I cannot wait to dig in. Oh, too much cheese on that one. So I hope you guys, you will love this recipe. I'm not gonna say I hope you like this recipe. You will. So thank you for watching Simply Delish Duo.